Hello, hello, hello! Your local alien is back with another Seven Deadly Sins reaction. This time, we are watching Seven Deadly Sins, Season 1, Episode 13, The Angel of Destruction. And this I am watching right after the next one. The fan is louder in this one, so I'm sorry if that's a little too loud. Hopefully the mic picks my voice up more than that. But it has gotten pretty warm in here, so I just turned it up to the next highest setting. But yeah, this is right after the last episode where we had all of that stuff going on with the Holy Knights ganging up. Well, not really ganging up, but they each picked out one of the seven deadly sins and used their newfound powers and items and stuff like that to trap them, pin them down, stuff like that. Which resulted in Meliodas being trapped in a gym and then breaking out and Bond realizing that he has the energy of an ogre. Elizabeth's sister Veronica was fatally wounded. We don't know what happened with Deanne yet. And then King is meeting his match against somebody from his past. So that's kind of just a quick rundown. Let's just jump right into the next one. Okay. Still on Netflix. Just pressed play. It's loading. And if the video happens to lag or anything like that, the way I'll handle that is I'll say when it starts to lag, and then when it stops lagging, I'll say what's going on in the scene so you can match it back up with your video. Okay, so the recap just started. Well, I don't believe she really lost her life. I'll wait for confirmation on that. Those are purple, not pitch black. Okay, the recap just stopped. Is it Amber or Ember? I think it's Amber. I think it's Amber. Amber would make more sense. And the intro just started. Amber would make more sense. Amber is like a flame. Oh, new song? New song. I think I prefer this intro. I think it fits more with the show, but I think I would have to watch them side by side. I think they kind of just present different aspects of the show. I guess this is more fitting with where the show currently is because it's becoming more plot heavy, and before it was kind of just introducing the characters and stuff like that. Alright, episode 13, The Angel of Destruction. Jericho. Oh, awkward. He looks so small compared to him. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. He looks kind of cute. He has kind of like a Kirby face on. I'm sorry, who is this guy? Am I supposed to know him? He's just writing notes in the middle of a fight. Who is this? Holy poly. It's kind of like a bullet. That's considerate. This looks kind of gross. Okay, this looks very gross. Who is this guy? Just so you can walk behind. Where'd she find her Gideon? Help him? Is that his name? Help him. Yeah. Poor manta rays. Alright. Fine calls me master. Oh, jeez. Maybe a little. He didn't really try to protect her. Plus size. Really fully. So, is she actually dead, or? It's amazing how little Bond's clothes were destroyed. Like, he has, like, one scratch on his shoulder, but otherwise his clothes are pretty intact. I guess she is dead then. Wait, way more than. Smith was pretty adorable as a child. Ron looked kind of weird in that shot. Like his muscles were all over the place. His fingernails look really weird. Trumpets of Carinus? 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 Like a wolf. That's really lanky. I was gonna eat that. House. Okay, new ending. I'll listen to that. And it looks like there's an after credit scene. A 3,000-year war. Has it all just been one war, or have there been stages? The ending music's alright. Like, this anime has some pretty good music in it. I've yet to hear any music that I'm like, oh, that's bad. Like, this is a good anime to, like, just have the soundtrack of. Right? After credit scene. And his mother? Princess Margaret. Okay. Okay, well, we got a lot of plots with that one. Okay. Wow. Okay, so some notes I wrote down, besides, like, just people's names. Um, so, uh, Helbram has the ability Link, which means he can borrow power from other people who give their consent. And that differs from Bonds because Bonds just steals power without consent. And I'm wondering if Bond can only steal power from one person at one time, um, or from multiple. Because so far we've only seen him take from one person at one time, whereas Helbram can take from multiple people and just absorb it like a sponge. So we learn that the captain's sword, the handle of it is actually a fragment from the Coffin of Eternal Darkness, which is something that Grandmaster Hendrickson wants to use to revive the demon race. Okay. Uh, and it's been said that Meliodas is a half-breed, so he's half-demon. Um, I'm assuming the other half is human, I don't know. Um, And apparently, the more he uses that side of him, the stronger it grows, and it kind of just takes control of him. However, with just a little bit of power from Grandmaster Hendrickson, he was snapped right out of that phase. Bond wants the Trumpet of Keranos. I have no idea what it is. I think he may have said it, I'm really not sure. But it's something he plans to use to help him take over the kingdom and revive Elaine, because Elaine and Sir Meliodas are the only two people who have ever accepted him, and he's just a big softy, and he wants to be loved. And so now King is kind of gaining some respect for Bond. Um, Now they have a common interest. Uh, and apparently this war has been going on for 3,000 years. That, that's weird. That's a very long time for a war to be waging. I don't know, is it all just one war? Or are they different wars underneath a larger war that is under the surface? And then we learn that Princess Margaret, one of Elizabeth's sisters, um, she would have to be younger than Veronica. She's imprisoned, I'm guessing by Gilthunder, I guess. But she sees Gilthunder as being a traitor. Um, and they said that Veronica and Griamore were both killed. Well, we know for a fact that Griamore walked out of there alive. So they're trying to keep something under wraps. Maybe Griamore just didn't even go back to the kingdom. Maybe he just went on the run. But that leads leads me to further believe that Veronica is still alive. Because we've just been told that she's dead, but it doesn't seem definite, especially since we didn't see her buried or anything like that. And Deanne won over the heart of I know his name, I just forgot it. I didn't think I had to write that one down. But she won over his heart, pretty much, the Holy Knight. Um, and he let her go because he realizes that the Holy Knights aren't the bad guys everybody says they are. So those are kind of one of the some of the mini plot points that were brought up this episode. We're really getting into the meat of the show now. And this is the point in the show where I really don't remember anything. The only things I remember at this point are like towards the end. I remember Meliodas going demon mode again as he fought against. I'm assuming it's Grandmaster Hendrickson that he's going to fight. I don't actually remember, but considering how Grandmaster Hendrickson wiped the floor with him today, I'm assuming that's who they're going to go up against. And then the only other thing I remember is, uh, I guess this is a spoiler if you haven't seen it, but Gil Thunder is under some sort of brain control or something like that. I don't remember who by or why, but I do remember that the things he's doing aren't under his own control necessarily. Well, it's not like being controlled, but he's kind of brainwashed. So those are at this point the and I remember what's his name, but the next sin. I remember him. I remember what he looks like, and I remember that he likes to read. I remember that he walks around with this big suit of armor. I don't remember what that's about. And then I remember getting a glimpse of the other sin at the very, very end. She's a woman with like a cloak. And then that's everything else I remember. Like, yeah, that's all I remember. So we're halfway through the first season, and I'm pretty much unfamiliar with everything else at this point. Um, so in case you were wondering, because at the beginning of my reaction to the show, I did say that I've seen season 1 before, but I hardly remember anything. I don't remember pretty much any plot points at all, really. And then I don't even remember the next sin, really. So, yeah. I think I'll do one more episode right now. Just kind of catch up a bit. Although I don't think I might do more tomorrow. Because I do want to just kind of get this all out. And I don't want to, like, try reacting to 10 shows at once and then get behind on all of them or anything like that. So I'll do one more tonight, maybe some more tomorrow. If I finish my homework before, like, within 4 hours, which might not be the case, I might do some more tonight. But I'll try to upload these as soon as possible. It doesn't even matter what I'm doing tonight or tomorrow because by the time I upload this and you're seeing it, that's already happened. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.